This is a photo of my gorgeous daughter. That's when she was about 2 months old, the time that I was detained. I made it when I was in detention, and I keep it close to my heart.
This key which I have in my hands, I kept them when I was in detention. I've been to different detention centers, but this was the first which I went to, and I've been given this number, and I have been called by this number rather than by the name.
Ուզում եմ հիմա ցույց տամ ձեզ այս հայելին մնաց հիշատակ ինձ այդ դաժան կյանքից այդ ինչքան ես նայում եմ այս հայելին մտածում եմ որ մարդիկ հիմա էլ շատ կան hopeless pupils hopeless.
My husband was threatened to be killed. My brother was put in prison. He was tortured there. I was sexually abused, but I managed safely to escape. I did try to ask for protection in my country, but I've been refused such a protection. That's what made me to flee the country, not only for my sake, for the sake of my family and children.
Ես եկա շատ մեծ դժվարությամբ նստացրեցին ինձ լորի, այդ լորին ուրեմն մի շաբաթ 9 օրվա մեջ հազիվ տեղ հասավ անտառներով ու տարբեր երկրների տարածքներով։ Ես չգիտեմ, էլի նորից չենք հավատում, որ ես չգիտեի, որ երկիր եմ իջնելու։ Բայց 8-9 օր հետո ես հասա UK. Ես թողեցի նրանց Ռուսաստանում իմ մոտիկ հարազատ մարդկանց մոտ եւ եկա այժմ 4 տարի է ես չեմ տեսել իմ կնոջը եւ երեխաներին 4 տարուց ավելի է չեմ տեսել
I was a normal 25-year-old, just enjoying the life. I was threatened, being a witness to those killings in the police station. I was threatened by some of the policemen from that station not to speak to the investigators or the media or whoever. If I did, then, that would be the end of me.
Ինը ամիս ես տենց ապրելուց հետո ես քնել եմ ստեյշններում, ես քնել եմ այգիներում, ես քնել եմ պատահական տեղեր, փողոցներում եւ դրանից հետո ես կորցրեցի իմ առողջությունը եւ մի անգամ
When you are in the system, when you are claiming asylum, you're not allowed to work. So you do not put use of your skills. You do not use your skills.
I'm a medical profession. I'm going to the hospital now and I'm working as a volunteer. And I'm helping, could be one of yours parents or grandparents or your relative. I'm looking after that person and I'm ready to do that, but unfortunately I can't because the government don't let me do it so.
Your life cannot go on because you're waiting for that decision, which you don't know when it will come.
For almost over 3 years, every single day, I've been waking up 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, around that time, and literally waiting for the knock.
It might mean that they might come and take you and deport you back to your country where you fear persecution. It means that you cannot plan your life beyond a day. You're just living in limbo. When my daughter was a couple of months old, that's when we got the knock from the immigration. Most of the people who are detained for months, even years. I know of a person who was detained for 5 years in immigration detention.
You can go out, but you have a yard, and you have a brick walls, built very high brick walls with the barbed wire on the top. And obviously you feel like you've been watched constantly 24 hours, even if you're going to have a shower, even if you're going to the toilet.
There's a lot of depression in detention centers, and that leads to self-harm. You know, people who have lost everything, they have nothing else to lose. People who have no other way of expressing how they feel other than doing it on their own bodies.
Երբես այդ վատ վիճակների մեջ էի, երբ որ detention-ում էի, երբ որ այդ վատ մտքերի մեջ էի, ես մտածում էի, որ ապագա չկա, ապագա.
When I was taking to the court, when I had a hearing, I knew that my children will come as well. And I just didn't know how to approach this officer. She handcuffed me. And I literally, you know, just start. My tears were coming from my eyes, and I was just like, what if my children see me? What do I expect? And I said to her, "Can you just make it that my children cannot see the handcuffing?" And she said to me, "I can't. I'm not allowed to do so. Unfortunately, I have to take you. I have to keep the handcuffs." But it was such an experience that I was like, I haven't done anything wrong. Why did you put this on me? I'm volunteering at the moment in the hospital and been volunteering for over 2 years. My aim and my hope is to work as a nurse in this country.
Recently in the news they said that with the backlog that the Home Office have, it might take up to 5 years. So I don't know where my case lies on that pile. So I'm still in limbo.
Առավել ևս երբ առողջականն էլ որ լավ չի, ես միշտ մտածում եմ հույսեր ունեմ, որ մարդկությունը աշխարհում չի կտրվել եւ վերևն էլ Աստված կա.
For the future, I obviously just hoping that I will eventually granted indefinite leave to remain. I hope that that day will come and I will not feel like I'm a criminal or I've done something wrong, which takes a lot of luggage from my shoulders, from my mentality, so that I one day can feel as a free human being.